Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Episode 26. Last time on JoJo's, finished some stuff up. Trish got her stand, which is amazing. Spice Girls, it's awesome. She can make things soft, and therefore more unbreakable than diamonds, which is pretty cool. We got some issues with Giorno needing his arms back and stuff like that, but I think that should be fine. She's got his ladybug brooch arm thing, so that should be all good. I think we'll probably end up skipping over that, and we'll just have like a kind of a hard reset as they're heading over to. Are they going to Sardinia now? I think they are. They're going to go investigate the only lead that they have, which is Trish's only memory from what her mother has said about her father. And the boss has found a photo that he took of her mother that could be used as a clue to allow Abakio to use Moody Blues to replay way back into the past and see who the boss is, because he's the one taking the photo and they could figure that out and find out all the details and all that jazz. So he's not so happy about that. He wants to keep a lid on his persona and his identity, of course. So he has said that he will go himself. He must take care of this personally. So I guess, potentially, the boss may enter the fray. And that's neat. Because he's been in the fray, and then he was out of the fray for a little while, and now he's coming back in. And that's really neat. Okay. So, boss and homies are on a collision course, and now we just sit back and watch the fireworks, eh? Sounds like fun. Okay, there will be multiple versions of this video. I've got episode 26 up and at 0 seconds. You can find picture-in-picture versions with the video up here in the description down over there, and a timer-based version on YouTube with any discussion and whatever at the end, and a beep-beep timer at the beginning, which will go boop, 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 beep, and all the beep in the green light will be the same frame that the video starts playing on my screen, so if you're playing along with your own version of JoJo's, that's probably when you want to hit the button. That beep-beep timer will go here. Starting right off with the OP. Usually that means this is going to be an intense episode. Oh, this is T, by the way. Okay. My name is Doppio. So, all the way back. Having a baby. I think she's having a baby. How's that possible, though? Yeah, how's that possible, though? How long has she been here? So, this must be... It's Jesus! Yeah, just threatened to hit the pregnant woman. That's good. Is that? Is that? I can't tell because we haven't seen her super clearly, but is that Trisha's mom? There's no way. Besides, this isn't Trisha's story, right? This is Doppio. My name is Doppio. Doppio? Oh! Is that... Is that... Is that... That's the boss. Where did he come from? Is he the... Wait. Where... How... God... Dio? Oh! Mr. Frog, no! Did you sit on Mr. Frog? Oh. Okay, nice. Phew. Oh. Is this... Is that Trisha Mama? That face. With the freckles, he looks like Purple Boy. But this is the boss, right? Is Purple Boy young boss? But he's purple. Is that just a color swap? But he's purple. So we have a virgin birth. That's the picture. Can I find something unexpected? Oh. 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 Is it Dio? No. Got her lips sewn shut and like... What the fuck? How is she being kept alive? She has no access to food or water? You have seen something you shouldn't have seen. Holy shit. So he fakes his own death. But the woman he was with lives on. It's a little bug. It's a pretty crazy bug. Aw. Oh! Oh! Wait, that's totally Purple Boy. But he's purple. Oof. That's entirely Purple Boy. It's the shirt. It's everything. Tarot? Yeah, do that. This isn't anybody that I've seen before, I don't think. How do you know that? How do you know that? Spooky fortune teller guy knows more than he should. Yeah, but how could he pinpoint the exact location? You could pass this off as cold reading, but that's more. Two separate... Hmm? What was that? Why did his eyes just turn green? Like King Crimson's. I'm gonna give you a discount. Yeah, I want to keep mine, right? Oh. Daughter? He's so young, though. 15 years ago. So he's like 30? Yeah. Yeah. Two, not just personalities, but two people? I'll pay you to tell your fortune. Oh, green again. And the voice actor just switched. That's the boss. It's the boss. He's the boss. What the fuck? Purple Boy is the boss? How? Why? What? How? Oh. Oh. This is present day. Helmet on purple. Okay. Now you're dead, bro. Everlasting climax. Oh, oh, the kid. No. He knows too much. Oh no. Araki. We've upgraded from dogs this time? Whoa. Huh? Oh my god. This episode though. This is like the Kira reveal. Risotto is back, finally. Is this what building? Where Risotto was? Oh, no, no, no. Where he took the photo. Hmm. It's quite likely. Well, time for Bousy Boy to switch it up. Oh, you're gonna learn too much. Yeah. He's gonna pop his eye out. That was a voice, though. Was that his voice? I feel like that was the voice actor. Wait, it's broken. It can't work. He's out of his skull. So he thinks the boss is communicating with him. He has no idea. It's like a safety mechanism. It prevents him from ever knowing or revealing anything. It's actually like in a weird way, it's a lot like Bites the Dust. I mean, it's completely different, right? Oh man, this is so wacky. Yeah, he's talking to himself. His two personalities can interact, and the dominant personality can control Doppio. Whoa, whoa. Hello. He only sees the yellow eye. Boss's voice from his face. So if he's the same person, can he use King Crimson without being the boss? Araki, dude. Dude. What? Huh. Hello. That's a pose. Oof. He's genuine. He could pass any lie detector. That's the whole point. Now you turn your back to him and screw yourself. Yo, bossy boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll be the one to finish him myself. He's within range. Oh. Man, Risotto, I don't know what your stand is, but unless he can use King Crimson in a moment to switch whatever's in the envelope. Remove the photo. Yeah, it's gone. Bingo. King Crimson. Oh! Or it's just, oh my god, that's even worse. Or more interesting. What a nice bait and switch. Yeah. There's something wrong here. Aerosmith. I mean, Little Bomber. Little Bomber. What the hell are you? Yeah. And now... That's Risotto's ability. Yeah, he's got... It's something with metal or sharp objects. But he just made them manifest inside his throat? Or did he turn the iron in his blood into metal? See a nerd? Yeah. The rock or something? Oh. What? And then I can take over and deal with him. Oh. Okay, somebody mentioned that the newsstands have been added to the pile, so I'm gonna keep an eye out. Oh, there's Goopy thing. Notorious Big. There's a space there. Next episode is titled Emperor Crimson versus Metallic. Metallica? Gotta be. That's such a good reference. Oh my god. That's such a good reference for a metal-related stand. Ah! Okay, this episode was actually dope. I've been saying like production's been kind of meh. This was hard. Like this was hard. I haven't read the manga yet. I will do a manga reading after this, but I can't stream because this is a new channel. If you missed the memo, my channel got 3 copyright strikes and it's currently in dispute. So like it should be back within 10 days of yesterday or of 2 days ago. It should be back within 10 days. Should be back up and fine. But I'm uploading this to a new channel, just a backup Teeaboo 2. In the meantime, because I gotta keep making the content that I'm making. Otherwise, I'll fall so far behind it won't even be. It'll be ridiculous. But you can't stream on YouTube until a certain period of time has passed after you choose to enable streaming. And I only made this account yesterday when the 3rd copyright strike came in. So I'm not able to stream. So the manga reading after this won't be live. I'll just record it and put it up as a video. So yeah, same thing. I don't think I can premiere this video, so it'll just be an upload. Sorry, I wish I could. On an okay note, this is probably a point where like spoilers will be abundant. So maybe it might be better to avoid chat for a little while anyway. So silver linings, I guess. And if like don't worry about the channel and stuff. It's fine if worst comes to worst. I'm gonna back up everything on my channel later today, and like my livelihood isn't directly tied to the channel exactly because I am supported entirely through Patreon. So taking a hit in view counts and subscriber counts isn't the worst thing in the world, and all of my patrons know what's up, and so I can rebuild if necessary. I don't want to, of course. It's much easier if I can just get the channel back. But so I'm fine. It's all good. Okay, so there will be a manga reading, but the reason I wanted to talk about that anyway was that this is so difficult to do in a way that makes sense and is interesting. Like the whole idea that this is an extension of a dual personality where the boss is not only disguised, but he has an entire other person who he turns into and can communicate with and control to an extent with his own mental state makes him like it's the perfect cover. He's too young to be the boss. He's too young to be Trish's father. He's too goofy and dumb to be anything else. But what he is he's a young version of the boss, Doppio. And the way that's conveyed to us is just brilliant as the episode goes on. Like I thought they would draw that out a lot earlier, but they were starting to drop hints about it, and I was starting to get suspicious. Like, okay, this guy, he looks a lot like Purple Boy, but we know this is the boss as a young guy. How the fuck is he Purple Boy? Well, now we know. now we kind of know. We don't know how he's doing it or what. Like maybe it has something to do with King Crimson because time control or something. But I don't know. But just the direction and the way of going about it, the sound design, the beep, 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 the subtle switches between the two voice actors with the same intonation. Huh. And then switching completely over to the boss's intonation. The eye switches early on. It's just like it's so good. It's so good. Now, there are still a number of mysteries present, and one of them is the origin story that we get here. we get an origin story for the boss, Doppio, which may or may not be the boss's actual name. It can't be because the character Doppio, who he plays or becomes, like, can introduce himself as Doppio. People can know him as that. And so that can't be the boss's actual name. He's got to have his own name. So there are a couple things. One, if you take out the OPP, Doppio contains Dio. Just a little bit, right? So we're calling a connection there. Maybe that's just having fun with naming schemes. I'm going to say I doubt it. And here's why. It's because of the origin story that we get. We have a miraculous conception, a virgin birth. A woman, well, not a virgin necessarily, but like the equivalent, right? She's been in prison for 10 years or for 2 years on an island only populated by women. There's no way that she has conceived with a man. No chance. So how the fuck has she conceived? Here's my theory. If we're drawing on the Christian Bible story, right? Then it is God who comes down and miraculously impregnates Mary, right? God, Dio. Huh? Huh? What if he's Dio's son? Huh? I don't know how the timeline fits together. I don't know how the timeline works at all. Like, at all. But maybe. But maybe. But how? Did Dio, like, transcend? And, like, become incorporeal or something? But this was 1965. How does the timeline work out? Okay. Time setting Stardust Crusaders. That's what I'm Googling. Set in 1987. Okay. Time setting part 1? No. Phantom Blood. I can't believe I... Phantom Blood. No, it ran in 1987, but when is it set? I actually don't know. It's a while ago. So what time frame are we talking about? Is this when... Would this be when Dio has been in the coffin? It has to be, doesn't it? It has to be, doesn't it? Has to be when Dio was in the coffin. So, did he, like, astral project and screw a prisoner as a ghost? Like, what? Okay, maybe I'm just overthinking this and there's no actual connection to Dio, but, like, this screams Araki being like, hee. We're bringing Dio back. Huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. So this baby is fatherless. Because it would make sense from a narrative perspective if he and Giorno are brothers, right? They even, like, their hairstyles and designs are somewhat related. Like, what if they're long-lost relatives? Oh, man, I don't know. Who are you, purple boy? Who are you? This is a really fascinating episode. I'm so satisfied with this. I I can't wait to read the manga and get into it. And then there are the other questions, like how did he get this woman under there, and how has she survived this whole time without any access? Because there doesn't seem to be any other access point to her. She's just been under there the entire time, catatonic, and boss slash Doppio knows she's there and switches to boss persona to kill, to protect that secret. How did he get her under there, and how did he keep her alive? Unless something has been done to her to like to make her immortal. That doesn't make any sense. And then the priest took him in as a baby. So he's been living there his entire life, and his mom has been in the prison for another 8 years, right? So how did she get there? How would she know to get there? There's some weird stuff at play here. And that's super interesting. This whole situation with the fortune teller is really cool, but it's a way for Araki to sort of explain things to us. I thought it would draw out this mystery of like who is Purple Boy, but no, we reveal it. But now that opens up a whole different can of worms, a whole different set of questions. How? We know that this is what's going on, but how? How? And I said during the reaction that this is kind of, in a sense, sort of like Bites the Dust, in that the main antagonist has a near perfect protection, with the ability to, like, if anyone finds out anything, he can just switch to boss mode and remove them. Does he let the kid live? I'm pretty sure he does, even after the kid sees him kill this fortune teller guy. I wonder why he lets him live. Maybe because no one will believe him? Because he imagines no one will believe him? What we do is we get deep into Doppio's mind, right? He's bonkers and he doesn't know it. But he's not actually crazy. It's far beyond that. It's supernatural. It's weird shit going on. My head hurts. How strange. Risotto's an interesting one. I do wonder what role he's going to play moving forward. I feel like, okay, so I've been thinking about this a little bit. I feel like Risotto and the team are on the same side at this point, right? Because the team has gone against the boss now. And Risotto's against the boss. The only reason that he would have to fight them or view them as opponents in any way is that they've killed all of his like his other gang members, all of his brothers in arms. And the reason that he wanted to kill the boss was because the boss killed 2 of his brothers in arms, right? So yeah, they've done worse in that regard. But I get the feeling like Risotto could be a turncoat, a real turncoat, instead of just working alone. And could even figure out this secret about Doppio and the boss, right? And perhaps convey that information to the others in a classic Jojo find out the thing and then die in the process. Maybe. Because we don't really know Risotto at this point. We know that he's rather cruel and that his stand is pretty brutal, but we don't know who he is or what he's really about, and what he thinks about this stuff. So maybe he could be convinced to join the Golden Gang. Maybe. This is so interesting. Also of note is that there's, besides the appearance of Aerosmith doing some scouting, there's no appearance of the main cast here. This is entirely focused on the boss, and that's awesome. We've gone for what, 25 episodes with hardly any focus on the boss, and now we're like deep into his way of doing things and his history, and like, this is so cool. This is also, I think, the 2/3 point, because I believe there are 39 episodes promised. So this is the final core just began. So the next 13 episodes are, everything has to wrap up. Holy tits. This was an amazing episode. All right, I'm gonna call it and get this done and edited and uploaded and all that stuff. So yeah, let's do that. I've been Teeaboo. This has been JoJo's episode 26. I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope you'll leave your thoughts in the comments. Please avoid spoilers. That would be really helpful. And I hope to catch you next week in the next one, or in just a few minutes in the manga reading. Peace.